Welcome to K&G Adventures, a podcast where we will follow the investigations of Sid, Ophelia, and Andre as they delve into the dark and mysterious world of Call of Cthulhu. In this episode, we will be playing the Edge of Darkness scenario, where our investigators must uncover the secrets of a small town and confront the horrors that lurk within. Join us as we unravel the mysteries and face the terrifying unknown. We come to with Sid snoozing in the car, taking a nap, while Ophelia and Andre have started searching the grounds of the house outside. You guys had looked around and at last spot what appeared to be a body kind of on the outskirts and the tree line to the property. And that's where we pick up. As the sun is just completely went down now and darkness has set in. It's eerily quiet in this property here. You're kind of isolated away from the small hamlet of Ross's Corner. You think you would hear birds chirping, maybe insects, crickets, but it's nothing. It's deadly silent. And you see this pale, looks like to be arm, almost reaching out for you guys, about 100 yards away.
It looks like there's a corpse over there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Should we, poke it with a stick? I think they might be alive.
No, I don't think it is. No, I don't think it's alive.
Well, should we check and see who it might be?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. You can go first. I'll kind of hang behind, and I just kind of scoot behind him a little bit.
I'll slowly inch forward, and then I'll reach down and pick up a pebble off of the ground and throw it at the body and be like, "Hey!"
I'm gonna roll my eyes pretty hard and be like, "Just move," and push him out of the way. And I'm gonna approach the body and take a look.
As you get a little bit closer to this body, you can see the rest of it. You see that it's a female in her early 20s. Her hair is medium length brown, but it's matted and not. You see her skin is extremely pale, and her clothes are stained with blood, and they're still wet. You see that there is what looks like to be a large hole in her chest. She's kind of facing downwards, so it's a bit hard to see from this angle. If you would like to further, you could flip her over and kind of investigate her and give me a first aid or medicine roll.
You said first aid or medicine?
Yes, if you would like to further, really investigate this corpse.
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Don't touch her. You might get sick.
I'll be quiet. I'll be fine. I'm gonna kind of lean down close. I got a hard success.
Oh yeah, with a hard success, you carefully flip her body over, and as soon as you do, just her features, a light bulb goes off, and you know this to be the missing girl that was mentioned to you in town, is Maggie. Yeah, however, trying to see what had taken her life, you see that her chest looks like it had been ripped open, and with your hard success, looking around, you see just a bit of viscera. It's all a bit glistening almost, and you see that her heart is not there. And at first, you think you would be able to pass this off as a wild animal attack. However, some of the edges on this chest have been severed extremely clean.
I'm gonna look back at Andre and point.
I'll have you give me a sanity roll, please.
Oh yeah. Oh. Failure.
As you're investigating, there's the amount of gore. It shocks you a bit as you lose 2 points of sanity. As it's hard for your mind to comprehend what could have done this. And why.
Oh, I'm trying to look at my thing, sorry.
You're looking a little green around the gills.
I'm gonna kind of like gag a little and back up. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. And I'm gonna kind of like back up a little further as I'm like holding my hand over my mouth.
Here I were thinking you were some kind of hard ass.
You go over there and let me know.
Kind of like walk over there slowly. Yeah, that looks like the farmer girl.
Oh, it's definitely Maggie.
Can I run her pockets?
Yeah, definitely. She doesn't appear to have much on her. However, she has what looks like maybe 15 cents in her pocket.
Might leave it there.
What are you gonna do? Rob this dead woman?
I wanted to see if there was any clues as to why she's here.
Sure, that's fair. She ain't got a heart. Did you see that?
I'm trying to avoid that.
Well, yeah. I mean, this can't be like a regular animal, right? I mean, it's not. I don't think it would look like this if it were an animal.
Fuck if I know.
Andre, with you gazing upon this corpse and seeing it displayed this way with its chest open, bearing its internal organs, I'll have you give me a sanity roll, please.
Extreme success.
You lose 1 point of sanity. As your mind wonders what and why something would take the heart of this girl.
I think I've seen enough. We should wake Sid up. This is a pretty fucked up scenario.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'll go ahead and head over to the car and just try to avoid any gaze towards the corpse anymore.
I'm gonna follow behind. Can I look around and see if there's like anything nearby that might look out of place or like a trail?
You guys are walking walking back towards the barn. The only trails that you see are the ones that you guys had originally seen when you came. There's trails going around the property and a trail going to the privy along with the barn itself. However, I'll have you give me a spot hidden check, please. Or no, sorry, a track check.
A track check?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I found it. Failure.
It's a bit hard to see with the sun going down. The moon is up, but it's not shedding too much light. You are unable to see any other paths except for the ones previously stated.
All right, cool.
How far is the car away from us? Are we almost to Sid?
Yeah, it's just a couple-minute walk.
All right. Once we get there, I'll kind of, knock on the door a little bit.
What the hell? The sun just barely rose. You can't tell me you've had something already.
You've been out for a minute now.
Oh yeah, you guys got a couple.
Yeah.
You know you snore.
I heard. Why do you think I'm not, seeing anyone at the current moment?
Couldn't imagine why. Yeah, we found something though, and I'm gonna point in the direction of the body, like where we walked from.
Old Maggie seems to have found her way out here.
Ah, so she did. Can I, see vaguely what they're pointing out from the vehicle?
It's about 300 yards away. So you can see the general direction, but if you want, it's about it.
300 yards? God damn. Fucking mile away.
It's about 200 yards from the barn. We're probably closer to 250 yards. 225.
It's a big ass property.
So, did you notice any sign of struggle?
What?
Bruised hands?
Her heart isn't in her chest. But, no. I guess I kind of phased looking for that. What about you? You notice anything like that, Ophelia?
I was trying not to throw up. I didn't notice a whole lot of anything other than, her heart was missing. But I do still think that it couldn't have been an animal. I don't know if it was, but it didn't look right. It didn't look like it would be an animal to me.
Should we have a top in the vehicle you could just put over it?
Yeah, I think I got something in the trunk for it. Just a spare blanket, but it'll do the trick. I'll
Alright.
walk around back and I'll pop my trunk and pull out a spare wool blanket, super itchy and scratchy, that I barely ever use. Who's doing the honors? Because I kind of don't want to.
Oh, I
might as well go over and see the body.
Sid, as you take this blanket from Andre and start to trek off towards the tree line in the direction that they pointed you, you see a white hand, very pale, almost reaching out towards you, coming from the tree line, and you continue on as it's eerily quiet. However, upon reaching this body, you see its chest flayed open, the clothes still wet with blood. I'll have you give me a sanity roll, please. As you look over this horrendous scene.
Just 1 point shy of success.
You will lose 1 point of sanity.
Alright. I will put it over the body, over the main torso and head, keeping the arms free. I'm gonna go look at the hands. See if I can find any actual signs of struggle, stuff underneath the fingernails, stuff like that.
Alrighty. Give me a medicine. Oh, no. Hey, give me a medicine roll, please.
Oh, good. One is my.
Or you can do a spot hidden if you're looking for minute details other than illnesses or injuries.
That is a hard success.
With a hard success, looking over this body, looking at the hands, you don't see any really signs of struggle. Looking at the hands of this woman, they're very calloused. You can tell this is a working woman. Other than that, there's nothing else peculiar about the body besides the open chest cavity?
Look at the. I'm gonna look at the feet. See if I could. He's wearing shoes.
Yes.
Are they like caked in mud? Or
Fairly.
fairly caked in mud. Are they any footprints going around the building?
Oh, you are not around the building at the moment. You are in the tree line with the body.
Okay.
You can give me a track check if you're looking for tracks around the body.
That's a fail.
Looking around the body, you don't see any kind of evidence or clues.
I'm going to go back to him. That's a fairly messed up body, but I didn't see any signs of her fighting back, so it doesn't look like she had a chance of whatever attacked her.
Maybe she lost the heart post-mortem? Is that what you're thinking?
It's possible. I ain't a doctor, but you do see some of these things.
I mean, whether large...
Probably got surprised, and the deed was done afterwards.
When I was looking at the body, was there a lot of blood around the wound?
Not as much as you would expect, but quite a bit.
All right, so let's recuperate here. Try to get our bearings. This is Maggie. This explains why she's missing. We're here because some kook sent us here to exterminate what we now believe is a jinn. And when I say jinn, I'll do like the quotation things with my finger.
You forgot to add Egyptian into that description.
Yes, an Egyptian jinn.
Yep.
So what's our next move?
Well, let's see. We're in the tree line. Whereabouts is it at the... Whereabouts did we find the body on the map?
One second. I'll take go to select. Do you guys see that?
How far away is it? Oh, wait. No. Oh, okay. That end of the map. Okay.
Alright, I'm just going to say it. I think that we need to investigate the house if we can intend on doing anything else here. Not my favorite idea, but moving forward, I don't see another way around it.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. I don't think we have another choice if we want to find out any sort of information about what's going on. We're just gonna have to go in.
What'd the old man's diary say? Anything useful?
Depends if I can read it or not. Let's see. That's not the diary. That's nope.
Handout
he gave
2.
us. That's 2. Well, I had all the people that he knew that were part of it. Let's see. Let's see.
I saw something about a pentagram and stuff like that while we were in the library.
So it says that the thing that they summoned was intrinsically bound to the house. That's what they believe so far. Let's see.
Bound
It
in what way?
says that he heard something bumping around the attic. Let's see. I think they said they did in front of a fireplace, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Start flipping through the pages. So wherever the chimney is, that's essentially, well, that's going to be the room where we find it.
You still got that gun, Ophelia?
Of course I got my gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and draw mine. I think it might be best to keep him out from now on.
Probably not a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and draw as well, point it towards the ground.
Whatever did that to Maggie might still be around. Are we ready?
Well, we got an ingredient. It says that, so basically, they burnt a piece of amber. But I'm not entirely sure what would be the reverse if they want us to, somehow do something about it. It's probably
Another ritual?
another ritual, and I don't know. Without, without the book that it comes in, not entirely sure. Unless we're just gonna shoot the thing dead.
We keep saying thing like this thing's real. Could just be a bunch of kooks in a house drawing symbols and saying chants.
I would have believed you if it wasn't for the fact that the last thing that I encountered was not, in fact, that. It was a giant undead, what used to be a person. So, grain of salt, but this is a fairly large piece of salt.
Yeah, I've seen some strange things myself. But a djinn? Like a wish-granting djinn?
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't really be surprised if it were either of those things. It could be a djinn, or it could be just a normal person or people. Regardless, she ain't got a heart. So I'm just
that's fact.
Crazy. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm just gonna assume djinn.
CJ,
Yes.
did you say that there was amber in the thing that we had, or was it empty?
It was empty.
It was empty. So we don't even have any amber that's mentioned in here. So we have no ingredients. All we know is that it's in a room. We have we have an entire ceremony that happened that we only have vague hints about, and there's a possibility that there's a djinn in there. That
Amber shouldn't be too hard to get hands on if we could find a tree to make sap.
Yeah, I mean, we could just gather up these ingredients just to be safe. I mean,
but you only have vague descriptions of these ingredients, as I'm looking through the journal. There's chalk, pentagram. That's easy enough to get a hold of. You probably have some of that in your vehicle.
There's the off chance that they left all the ingredients in the house, too.
Possible, also, but they also said they packed up at the bottom of the journal. They said they packed up, and that's when they noticed that it was in the attic.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and reach out and ask, can I see the journal? I want to look through the ingredients too.
Go ahead, you'll find it. Let's see. That's March 19th.
Thank you. I'm gonna take the journal and then I'm gonna start looking at the page that was handed to me, like open, but it's gonna be upside down.
Oh, this shit again.
This ain't making no sense.
Can you actually read?
No. I try. I can read some words.
How do you always manage to... And I'm going to grab the book and flip it the other way around. Put it back in her hands.
I'm going to look at it for a second. Oh, this makes more sense?
I would fucking hope so.
Thanks. Let's see. So, chalk. A fire is set in the fireplace. Okay, so chalk, fire. Do we have something to make fire with? You got matches?
I pull
Yeah.
my lighter.
You got a lighter? Okay. Marked with appropriate symbols. Oh, what? Is there anything in there about appropriate symbols? I'm going to start flipping through the pages. Keeping my...
That's currently in a book that we have no access to. Like
Yeah.
I said, vague descriptions.
2 black tapers. That's candles?
I'd assume.
Them
I
long
don't know.
ones, right?
And then flanking with a piece of amber with this entrapped spirit. So the amber itself contains the spirit.
So it's got to be in the house, right?
The others sit in a circle while I, who guards for, okay. Powder? What kind of
Yeah.
powder?
No idea.
You think that if he wanted us to do this for him as he demanded very rudely before probably croaking dead, that he would at least give us a little more information than this shittily written journal? And I'm going to like hand it back.
Also, it says there needs to be a Latin chant.
I don't even know how to read.
That's obvious. But, I mean, there's nothing we can do about this thing unless, scraping up the pentagram is gonna, fix the situation.
I doubt it. I feel like if it were that easy, we wouldn't have this problem, right? Like it wouldn't be an issue. Maybe it would be.
Maybe.
Oh, let's see. So one of these things is a barn, one of these things is a house.
Correct. The smaller structure is the house. The larger structure is the barn.
Well, let's see. Since it's bound to the house, let's just go check the barn.
You guys had already searched. No, you were sleeping. Sorry.
Yeah, he was sleeping. We searched for briefly, right? Like we searched when we went in. We were
you
looking
looked through the barn.
There's a whole fat lot of nothing in that barn.
Got it.
What about the well over there?
We'd always check. Go ahead, it's your idea. Wait.
Well, considering that we know that there's danger, and it can reach past the house, I suggest you prepare for something.
I got a gun.
Please point that away from me.
Oh, sorry. I pointed down to the ground. My bad.
How did you make it this far without getting put into a loony bin?
Who says I haven't been?
That's fair. That
Okay.
is fair. Nobody said so.
I'm just gonna kind of smile to myself.
You fucking scare me sometimes. In a good way.
Oh, good. Good. How do I scare you in a bad way?
I mean, I'd rather you did.
Okay. Fair enough.
Thank you.
Let's go to the well.
As you approach this well, it seems a simply made stone well. And you look over and peer down inside, and you see water.
Is there a bucket?
Correct? Yes, there is.
Is it in the bottom of the well, or is it at the top?
It's at the top.
Let's see if there's any drinkable water, at least. I'm going to lower it down.
You got it. And it slowly descends, and as you take up the water and bring the pail back upwards, and looking into it, it seems clear.
Well, at least that's good. Didn't affect the water at all.
Oh. Taste it.
No, I'm actually pretty good. I just had my cup of coffee.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty solid on that too. So, nothing from the well.
Can I put my hand in the water?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not even gonna say anything to them. I'm just gonna put my hand in there.
Yep. Got your hand in a bucket of water.
Well, no taking that one
Feels-
back.
Feels like water.
She touched the body too. That's
Yeah, and it's not the first one that I've touched. And
yeah,
this
but that's
is
the
water.
first thing you touched after you touched the body.
And as you guys are bantering back and forth, standing a bit closer to the house, and glancing over your shoulder, looking at the front door and the windows, you see what look like to be symbols carved above them. I'll have everybody give me an occult roll, please.
I'm gonna take my hand out of the water. Extreme success.
So you can recognize occult symbols, but you can't recognize symbol.
I just kind of look over. Yeah.
So-
It was some time ago, sometime in your childhood, maybe a folk tale from Harlem, or maybe it was an old grandmother, or stories that you told around the campfire when you were kids. But whatever the case, you have seen these before, and you know them to be some kind of protective wards.
And you said this is where? They're where?
They're etched in above the door and the windows around the house.
Sit above the doors.
Yes, above the doors and windows.
I'm gonna kind of like point over the symbols. Those are like for protection, and they're all over. So I feel like whatever's in that house is some not good shit. I don't know.
Did the dead body give that one away, or was it the symbols?
You know, honestly, the dead body is the least of my concerns. The symbols are a little more problematic for me.
The dead body should be more problematic.
Nah, she's already dead. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. You know, you might not be the smartest, but you make up for it in other ways.
Oh, is it my looks? And I kind of smile at him.
A little bit.
Oh, thanks. Well, I don't know if I can charm a djinn. Probably not.
Right. I meant
You
more
dodged.
along the lines, you're pretty useful with this witchery stuff.
Just to clarify again, you know that they're wards for protection against otherworldly spirits, a good defense.
So have you guys looked through the windows of this place yet, or have you avoided it in just general?
We kind of got a little distracted by the dead body over there. So no.
Should we take a peek in the windows now, or should we just, head first?
We should probably look in the windows.
At least get a
At least-
layout of the place before we get
Yeah,
inside.
at least the front windows.
All
So
right,
we
I'm
see
gonna
how we're walking in.
click my flashlight on and start peering through windows.
Oh, here's your flashlight back. Forgot to give it to you.
Thank
It's a bit hard to see through this window. It's aged with dust and dirt, almost like it's frosted just from the sheer age. However, peering in to this house from the window that you can see, it looks like to be some kind of little desk right under the window. looks like to be maybe a couch, and you see a fireplace. But other than that, it's a bit hard to see into the room.
I think I see the fireplace.
You see a.
One second, I think my dog just knocked down a gate.
I don't know. It's pretty dingy.
Hold on, we gotta wait. CJ's dog just like knocked down a gate.
Busted a wall down.
It was an oblivion gate.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
Kool-Aid Man does house.
But that's all that you see inside of it from outside.
Oh, at least we have the room.
Can I take a quick second? I'm looking over this handout. My bad. I can't multitask. I mean, I can, but not well.
So what is everybody doing?
I'll click my flashlight off for a moment. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much unless we go in. They said it was bound to the house, right?
Yeah, that might be. That's my question. How did she get all the way over there? And it doesn't look like she made it that far without a heart. That's for sure. Unless someone is here and taking out the body.
That's kind of what I'm worried about.
Well, what if it's not bound to the house? We can't be sure that it actually is, right?
Yeah, then mystery solved, I guess.
I'm gonna look for some clues by the front door, see if there's any like blood trails or signs.
Give me a spot hidden. Or any signs of what?
This forced entry, stuff like that. Did it roll? Oh, it did roll. No, that is not. I did not succeed.
Looking around, you don't see anything about any forced entry. The door's still locked. Also, in looking around, it doesn't appear to be any blood in this area.
Sid.
Yeah?
You're kind of just staring at the door, buddy.
I don't see anything. It's weird. Like, I was expecting maybe something if, she was murdered in the house and then brought outside, but I don't see anything.
She did seem to be sands a little bit of blood that I would expect from getting your heart cut out, but I'm no medic.
But you think she was brought out there when she was killed and then all the gory bits happened?
I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm leaning towards that.
Wait, can I see that journal again? Sid, do you have it?
Yeah, I hand it back to her, this time making sure that she holds it right side up.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You're a sweetheart. Flip to the page that I'm looking for, which is going to be the equivalent to like our handout too. It says here that they erased some of the pentagram and that this thing, this supposed djinn, was ejected from the house, disappearing out of a window. So how would he get bound back to the house?
I guess he ain't.
And then it says here that the powder that was casted on this thing was called dust of, and I kind of like stutter, even got this, and I point to the word Ibn Ghazi. This is that powder. Where the fuck would we even get that? What is that?
Okay, you're barking up the wrong tree. Have I ever heard anything like that?
You can give me a mythos roll.
Failure.
You have not.
What about you, Sid? Have you ever heard of this? And I point to the word again.
I mean, I can make a roll, but let's see. So what's it? Mythos?
Correct.
Nope.
Hmm.
Nope, doesn't look familiar.
I'm going to keep reading. And then it says here that they think the spell they cast bound it to the house. Well, they're the ones that released it in the first place, so I don't know if I really trust their opinion or not.
Maybe it's bound outside the house, and actually the house itself is safe.
Maybe. It says here that they heard a lot of bumping around in the attic. So yeah, I think we should just go in. Fuck it. I'm gonna toss the journal back into Sid, back towards Sid.
Well, I mean, it would make sense if it was bound outside the house, because it seems as though no one actually went inside the building. And what they probably heard was wailing from the attic was probably wailing from outside the roof. Could possibly be that.
I think if it's in the house, it's gonna be in the attic. Everything is always in the attic.
Or the
Or a
basement.
basement.
You weren't there for that, but that was definitely in the basement.
I heard, didn't y'all fall?
Yeah, we all fell down the stairs. Yeah.
You fell.
Ah. Well, let's not do that this time. Yeah.
You keep mentioning this basement and the big tall corpse you saw down there. Did it have hairy legs?
I'll be honest, I wasn't really looking at the legs.
Well, I mean, you would have noticed.
I just kind of look over at Audrey. What are you talking about?
Like hooves.
Like, what?
No, I think it was more humanoid than that. Do I remember what it looked like?
Yes. The legs were humanoid. He was completely naked and just this aged, decrepit humanoid who had just strange, angular features and like long, looked like to be white claws.
Hey, now it looked like a stretched out person.
Well, we can't wait around here forever, right?
Are you sure? Why are we even going in here?
1, 2, 3, and I'll turn the doorknob.
Oh, God.
It is locked.
Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, and I'll kick the door as close as I can to the doorknob.
I was gonna say break a
give me
window.
a strength check. You guys do have the key, though.
Oh shit! I completely.
Too late. Like, just do it now.
It's a failure.
Hey,
It's a sturdy
genius.
door despite its age.
Hey, genius, we have the fucking key.
You gotta admit, it's not as fun to use the key.
I mean, that's fair, but you're also not that strong, apparently.
No,
How's your
he's
leg?
just it's fine. He's just kind of a he's tall, but he's a beanpole.
I just kind of laugh a little.
All right, fine, fuck it. And I'll fucking walk behind Ophelia, kind of puffing.
Do I have the key? I'm like talking to myself. Do I have the key? I have the key.
Did we give her the key? That doesn't seem responsible.
Whoever has the box has the key.
I think I have. Well, I don't know.
Because the box had the D in the key with it.
I think I gave the box to Sid, right?
Yeah, I think I have the box. I'll just take out the box and hand him the
I
key.
think I don't have the key.
I'm gonna hold the box and see if it vibrates or does something.
I'm just gonna kind of stare at Sid.
Yeah, we're staring at the box.
Yep. Staring at the box.
Does nothing?
Nope.
Okay, well then.
Alright, back to square one, and I'll stick the key into the lock, turn it, and open the door.
You do so. And as you turn the key, it almost screams. Just you can tell that this lock hasn't been used in a while. And as the door creaks open with a push, looking into this room, you see that it's a dirty. You see, it's been untouched for a while, and as you enter the precipice of this building, a foul odor greets your nostrils. It smells like decay. Dust lines thickly on the furniture. You see empty shelves, while a handful of dead leaves and debris cover the floor. You see a iron stove rest against the wall, the ventilation pipe still connected. There is a round table with chairs around that stove. The wooden floor in this room is warped and stained, the result of what appears to be some kind of water damage. And then I will reveal that on the map now.
Cozy place they got here. I'll take a few steps in.
I'm gonna follow kind of behind Andre, like closely. I'm gonna have my gun out, like drawn, but pointed towards the ground.
As you walk in, you do see that a narrow door that leads into another room. Oh nope, sorry. I revealed the bad. Shit, hold up. My bad, guys. I revealed
Look at what you've done.
You
I'm
revealed
still new to
something?
roll 20. Yeah, look at the top of the map. It's nothing crazy. It's just the whole area. It's a very small floor. You walk in the front door and you guys see this fireplace. Oh my god, it's late. I'm sorry. I'm struggling. No, you walk in the front door is by the well. You walk in, you see the stove and what I previously mentioned, along with a narrow, what looks like to be doorway leading to another room with a staircase descending downward as well in this main area. It's in the very top of the map on Roll20. You should be able to see it.
That's the only doorway we see in here is the one that goes downstairs.
No, there's not a door that goes downstairs. It's just like open, and you see stairs heading downward. There's a open door that leads into like the next room on this floor.
Is there any? What's the light situation in here? Is there
It's
like
very
oil
dark.
lamps?
You see a couple lamps scattered about on the table.
Do they look like they have oil in them?
Give me a look roll.
Oh boy.
And then I'm pulling your guys' tokens onto the map now.
Meaning we're about to die.
Mm-hmm. Rock and roll.
Nope.
What are we doing? We're looking for oil.
Oh, these tokens are huge. Hold up. Let me shrink them down. No, he was rolling a luck roll to see if there was oil in the lantern. Nah, I'm not going to do it. We'll just do theater of the mind. These tokens are too big for this. It's not the grid.
Alright. If I open up that stove at the end of the room, what's in there?
Do you see a bit of charred wood and ash?
That's it?
Yes.
Alright, I'll close it back up. You guys find anything?
Not really. Hoping. Let's see. I'm gonna point my gun into the next room and then proceed forward.
I'll follow behind with my gun out.
And as you guys enter this second room, you see that there looks like to be a comfortable looking armchair in one corner, along with a table against a wall beneath the rear window. You see an old walking stick lies on top of the table. You see a large fireplace made out of gray stone, and you also notice that the back door is unlocked and slightly ajar, along with a trap door on the ceiling.
Oh, that looks like the point of entry.
And if you would like anything more than that, like you're actually searching in the room other than a cursor, like just a quick glance, you can give me a spot hidden roll.
Hey, care to help me look at this desk?
Yeah, sure, I can give you a hand.
Oh, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna kind of go over there. I got a failure, by the way.
Do we all roll, or does he get bonus dice?
Let's have you guys want to do it.
Oh, I thought we were all rolling. My
You
bad.
can get a bonus die for me.
Okay, let's see. Wait, hold on. What happened to the chat? Oh, my chat just flipped to the other side of the page. Ow. What is going on? Alright, let me v-poll. Nope, I did not.
As you guys kind of look around, and you start to look at this table, looking on it, you do see what looks like to be a walking stick and some kind of cloth that's undone and covering about half the desk, along with what looks to be a couple empty cans of pork and beans, along with some kind of like a military surplus, or looks like it to be spoon and silverware, along with a fork, and a piece of soap, and a half-burnt candle that's extinguished, along with a thick wool blanket.
Does the food look decent or no?
Would you like to push your spot hidden roll?
It all sounds like squatter stuff.
No.
It's hard to say. However, I'll have everybody give me a listen roll, please.
Word.
Instead of listen.
Correct.
That's a success.
Failure.
Andre?
I'm trying to find it. There it is. Extreme success.
With the 2 successes, you guys hear what sounds to be a bit of movement coming from beneath you.
Did you hear that shit?
I point the gun back into the other room that we came from.
Yeah, I just got a real bad feeling about this fucking place. Hey, Ophelia, why don't you go check that?
Yep.
Best
I kind
case,
of look up. I was like dazed. What?
there's
Sorry.
Did you not
something
hear
in
that?
the building with us. Best case scenario, however unlikely, it's an animal.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I mean, could be. Place has been abandoned long enough. You get raccoons. It's a normal thing.
Back door's also open.
Yeah, looks like squatters have been here, right? So that's not too out of the ordinary.
You know, as much as I hope you're right, something really tells me that you might not be. I just
Well,
feel uneasy.
Yeah, I feel uneasy too, but it's a shitty house in the middle of nowhere with, rumors of a djinn and a dead body outside.
Yeah.
My guess, old Maggie out there caught some homeless dude at the wrong fucking time who had the wrong fucking mental problems.
Yeah, you think he could just take her heart like that? How would he break open her chest?
There's such things as knives.
Yeah. I'm gonna like reach in my pocket and start putting on some lipstick.
Is there any missing utensils on the table?
Why are you
Like
putting on
you said,
makeup?
You said there was some rudimentary silverware. Is there a knife, fork, and spoon?
No. It looks like to be just a regular fork and then a dirty tin spoon. And it kind of looks like it would be surplus from like army provisions or equipment.
Well, in any case, we still have the thing in the basement.
Why are you putting on makeup right now?
to make myself feel better. Can I help you?
I mean, no.
Okay. Just
I'm
wondering.
gonna. Well, if you two are gonna, continue to banter, I'm gonna make my way into this room. And I say this. I'm gonna like sidestep in with my gun pointing towards the stairs.
I'll follow him, covering him. Checking corners as we walk through.
I'm gonna follow behind.
There's not too many corners. This house is pretty small, and it's just the 2 rooms itself. But as you guys carefully head towards the cellar stairs, and I'm assuming you're descending.
Yeah, I just assume so. Sid's up front, so he kind of makes that call.
Oh, I don't have a flashlight anymore, so
Would you like mine?
yeah, sure.
All right.
Hey, Sid. Be careful. I'm gonna kind of whisper from the back. Be careful.
Yeah, no, I heard you the first time. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm going to point the flashlight down the stairs, and is there a bottom to this thing? Is there like a door, or is it like a?
It just goes straight down, and with you shining the flashlight, you can see what looks like to be earth floor.
Do I hear any more rustling from whatever was down there?
You do not. However, with you glancing down, you can give me a spot hidden check if you'd like, with a penalty die, with being at the top of the stairs.
It's a failure, anyways. First
It's a bit
rule.
hard to see through the darkness.
Too bad we don't have any flares. Yeah, nice thing to throw down there.
Let's add that to the shopping list, huh?
I didn't know flares exist at this time.
You want me to go first?
Cover my back.
All right.
Real close.
Right behind you.
Start stepping down carefully.
You
I'm gonna
do.
bolster my gun so that way I
Last
can
time
get down the
we
stairs.
descended stairs. Kind of broke in on us.
And as you start to descend the stairs with Andre behind you and Ophelia following, as you make your way and plant your feet into this packed dirt, it's a bit chillier down here. And out of your peripheral, you see this figure what looks like to be swinging some kind of club at you.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck! I'm gonna pull out my gun again, point it towards the ground.
Pull it out again?
I holstered it so I can go down the stairs
Oh,
without
fair
dying.
enough.
We have time to react to this.
Yes,
course.
do
How
it.
close is he? With
That's
the
why I
club?
said it kind of slowly.
Oh,
Very
I'm
close. Like
gonna
if you're gonna
fire.
do something, you have to do it right now. There you go. Fire. Boom.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Let's see.
Roll to hit. D&D terms.
Roll your range.
Nope.
With a bonus die because it is in such close distance.
Oh, that is what's a 9 over 55? Hold on.
You can use luck for rolls, but you can't use any more than 10 luck for a roll.
That's
No.
less than a fifth, so it's an extreme success.
It's an extreme success.
That's a lot of damage.
Alright, how do I do damage?
It should be right there on your character sheet with the thing, but with the extreme success,
Max damage plus a roll.
One d8 is the damage. So 8 plus a d8.
Do you not have a modifier?
I don't know what would the modifier be?
Your damage bonus.
I don't think I had written down damage bonus. What would the damage bonus be?
Fucking. Hold on. It should have auto calculated it for you.
Sorry.
Damage bonus and build. Damage bonus is how much extra damage your investigator inflicts when making a successful close combat melee.
It's only for melee.
Ah, yeah. So you don't get that then.
Okay, so it's a D8 plus 8. All right, there we go.
Max 16.
Oh, cool.
With that, as you see this figure quickly approaching you and swinging what looks like to be a club, you squeeze your trigger as this loud shot echoes in this basement as you shoot this figure directly in the chest, and it clutches it and falls back. You see like gasping for air, and as you shine the light on him, you can tell that this person looks like to be homeless, as you can tell by its rough and tumble, and you can assume that's his belongings up there. He said, "I was just trying to escape. I had to hide here. These monsters," and then he, you can tell that the light escapes his eyes. He is dead. Sid, roll me a sanity check, please.
57 over 46, so no.
Rough.
Oof. Do you hear what he said though?
I will have you deduct 4 points of sanity, please. As you murdered a man.
To be fair, he swung. It wasn't murder.
It was self-defense.
You don't have to justify it to me.
Listen, this guy possibly murdered the other person, so.
Yeah, if I had to wing a guess, this is the one who cut her heart out. And I wouldn't feel too bad about it, buddy. He was trying to fucking cave your head in right there.
Well, didn't you hear what he just said?
He was trying to escape, but he was fucking crazy.
Yeah, but it said something about a monster.
He's a fucking old kook. Look at him. And I gesture towards his corpse.
And as you do, a bit of light comes through the cracks in the floorboards from the rooms above, but not much.
I fucking raise my gun and point it at the light. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna shine the light across the rest of the basement, see if anything gets picked up.
Looking around the cellar, it has a very very low ceiling, making this room feel claustrophobic. The floor is hard packed earth, and it's cooler here than anywhere else in the house that you've been. It smells of dirt and dust. You see a pair of chairs against the wall at the base of the steps, a table with a missing leg resting on its side. You see shelves around, lined on the walls with cans and boxes. And you can see what they each look like to be food, but long since spoiled. You see different kinds of tins with what look like to be old tea leaves. And that's what you can see kind of glancing around, along with a couple different pots and pans, a couple cast irons, some additional tableware, and along with a couple whiskey bottles on the bottom shelf, along with what looks like to be a kind of dusty tarp over something in the corner.
I ain't looking at that. Does that point the flashlight at the tarp and sit down on the steps?
I guess it's my turn.
All
I'm gonna
right,
go ahead. I'm gonna like shimmy past both of them. Can I see the flashlight? Or are you just gonna send me in there in the dark?
I'm right behind you.
Oh, that's reassuring. Trying to kick the door in. I kind of muttered to myself. I'm gonna approach the tarp.
You do.
Can I lift it?
grab it and you pull the tarp off, and a bit of dust extends into the air, and
Let me
you can
see.
see it hang in the air through the beads of light coming through the floorboards and under the tarp. And that's where we'll call it for a break.